Brother and sister from a poor family were both accepted into prestigious universities. However, their mother placed a large ladle used for feeding pigs in the middle of the table. Because the family's 3,000 yuan could only support one college student, the mother told them that whoever the handle pointed to would have the right to attend college. The reason for using this method was due to helplessness. What the girl didn't know was that her mother had rigged the ladle to favor her brother. After some manipulation, the handle pointed directly at the brother. The brother couldn't help but jump for joy. But the girl also desperately wanted to go to college. To ensure fairness, she couldn't resist spinning the ladle again. Only then did she discover that her mother had secretly placed a magnet under the ladle. No matter how it was turned, it would always point to her brother. In a fit of anger, the girl ran out. The mother wanted to go after her daughter, but the son stopped her. Because he was still immersed in the joy of being able to go to college, he completely disregarded his sister's feelings, and told his mother that his sister would be back soon. But the mother still ran out into the pouring rain. Afraid that her daughter might commit suicide due to not being able to attend college because of her favoritism, she shouted in the rain that she would sell her blood if necessary to send her daughter to college. But by then, it was too late. The girl had already run far away. The brother continued to lie to the mother, saying that the sister wouldn't go far, and would return when she got hungry. He promised that after graduating from college, he would surely repay the mother. The heartbroken mother could only blame herself for her incompetence. Unable to send both siblings to college simultaneously, she had no choice but to place all her hopes on her son. In a flash, 10 years passed. The mother lived in deep regret, always feeling that her actions had deeply hurt her daughter. Unbeknownst to her, her daughter had become a billionaire CEO. She also regretted leaving home out of spite towards her mother. Today, she returned to her hometown in a luxury car worth tens of millions, wanting to make it up to her mother. She quickly learned from her assistant that her brother had married into the Song family, the top family in Zhongcheng. She inferred that her mother would be at the wedding, so she planned to give her mother a surprise. She arranged for a grand gift to be delivered to the Song family. Meanwhile, the mother learned from her son's call that his wedding was today, but he asked her not to appear at the wedding reception, because he was marrying into the top family in Zhongcheng, the Song family. The son was afraid that his mother, who collected garbage, would embarrass him. However, the mother, who was always focused on her son, didn't think so. Fearing that she would be late and her son would resent her, she sold the garbage she had collected for money and arrived early at her son's wedding to present a gift. But as soon as they met, her son showed his disdain, quickly pulling her to a secluded corner, telling her that this wasn't a place for someone who collected garbage. The mother insisted on staying, believing that no mother should miss her son's wedding. She took the future daughter-in-law's hand to show goodwill, but the daughter-in-law, finding her dirty, pulled her hand away. Then she slapped her, and asked the son who this old garbage collector was. The old woman was about to say she was their mother, but the son interrupted and lied, saying she was a neighbor.